What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're playing actually Slimer and shit. And I've played it in the previous past on the channel, like just like one of my first videos actually I put out. But my computer's not really good enough to run it, so it's now actually come out on Xbox. It's free to download, so I suggest you do go download it. I think it's free for the month. So I've just downloaded it, and what we're going to do is we're going to start a brand new game. Because I know obviously in the past I played a little bit through, but I think this one won't be as laggy, won't be as like bad quality to look at. So we're basically just going to get through it. So right, let's create a name. Let's call it Connor. Right, so got it. So let's choose an icon of. So these are all like the slimes that are in it now. There has been there's been so much more added in from when I played it. I'll go for a phosphor slime. So you do have also adventure and 5-day rush. Now 5-day rush, it's a mad sprint for the most new bucks you can earn in 5 days. We might be able to do that like later on, once maybe if you guys want me to do that, then I'll do that definitely. But what we'll do is we'll just start with adventure first, and we'll see how we go from there. So I've been waiting for this to come out on Xbox. I didn't even know it was coming out on Xbox, but I always wanted it to, because when I first downloaded this game on my PC, I played it for ages, like non-stop. It is that awesome. So this is basically my farm. I'm gonna have to turn the settings up. Yeah, as you can see now, it's like it'll be like HD for you guys. When I was playing it, it was like so slow. It was like moving like this, and it was just so jumpy. So I'm glad now that it's actually come onto Xbox, because you don't have to worry about like obviously graphics and stuff. So basically at the start, obviously there's pink slimes which you have to sort of get, and you have to shoot them into this little coral reef. Basically, that's like their home. And obviously you've got 4 here, and you can build corals, gardens, coops, silos, incinerators, and ponds. And once we get to that part, I'll sort of explain what they are for. I mean, you sort of understand most of the time what they are for, but it's probably better. So this is our area at the moment. I know back here that you can't go, because I believe that it's shut. Yeah, so it's shut at the moment. I think it costs like 12,500 or 7,500 to unlock, so that'll be in the next episodes, I think. So I think for this sort of episode, we'll just sort of go through it. Excuse me, get back in here. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to turn my sensitivity down again, because it's going absolutely mad. Right, so we've got the sensitivity sorted out. It'll do for the time being. So this is basically my area. This is my farm. As you can see, you can go through there, there, and there once you've unlocked them. But you're probably thinking, well, I've got 250 new boxes, you can see in the bottom left hand corner. What do you use that for? So I get a chicken, I think. So basically, you give these guys food. I'll show you now. Actually, I'll give these guys food, and what they'll do is they'll poop out plot. And plot is basically money, which you stick into this. It's like a market exchange type thing. So as you can see, plot's going for 30 new box a piece. Obviously, when you add more of the pink plot in than anything else, that will go down. So like it'll go, might go down to like 9 new box a piece, but then the others will go up. So as you can see, there is so many, because there's so many, all the slimes are in it now. But when I was playing, there was literally there was none of these here. It was just these 6, and then them 2 at the top. That's all there was. So they've added in so much. I think what we're going to do now is we're actually going to, I think I'm going to go have a search around. Again, I know this sort of new part. I know the beginning part even. But once we get a bit further into the episode, There'll be definitely more that I haven't seen. So I'm just going to collect all the pink slime I can get at the moment. Come here. Get your way here. So yeah, it's basically just collecting and feeding. That is basically the aim of the game. Collect and feed, collect and feed. So we've got a message from Cassie. Or Casey, I don't know how you say that name. So the problem is now, like, if I put all these in here, what they'll do is, for some reason, one's flying up over the edge. Get your ass back here. Come here. Thank you very much. Get your ass here. So what they'll do now is, they'll sometimes, like, if I put food here, what they'll do is they'll sort of all gather towards it and pile on top of each other. There's not enough at the moment for them to do that, but it is fairly annoying when that happens. So you're probably thinking, oh, you're rushing this a bit, Connor. Well, the thing is, I've already done this like 5 or 6 times beginning bit, so it's sort of like second nature for me to know what to do. So as you can see, so instead of coming in here collecting all these plots, etc., and picking up all of the slimes and having to shoot them back out, I don't have enough for it at the moment, but if you come to this like little green icon on the corners, you've got high walls, music box, airnet, solar shields, plot collectors, and auto feeder. I'll explain to them when we actually come to buy them. So what we'll sort of want first is a plot collector. It literally just saves me, we'll want high walls and plot collector, because it'll save me going in, sucking them all up, and then shooting their ass back out. So, what are you? Oh, I'll have a chicken. Thank you very much. So, yeah, it's good in the terms that they've added in a lot more areas than what there was when I was playing it, because this was never finished. So obviously, if you came down here, this bit was here. That place behind me was never finished at all. Which is always annoying though, because it just never seemed to update in ages. Oh, wouldn't you? Fuck off him. Oh no! How would you do that? I wanted that. So what that pink bugger did then? It basically just ate a rooster, and you want roosters to get chickens, and you get like little cutie things like this. Look, a little chickadoo. So little and soft, you think they're filled with marshmallow. I want one in real life, but obviously it's a game, so I'm not gonna get one. But yeah, you sort of want like roosters to like get your chickens, because you're gonna need the chickens like later in the game. I'm gonna warn you now. If you do have the game, I'm gonna tell you now, you're gonna need a lot of chickens. So I'll take these back, because I'm full of plot at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll just shoot them into the market thing, and we'll see how much money we get after that. Right, okay, so we're here at the market. I got my plot ready. This will probably after this 20 that goes in, I bet that will change to like 8 or something, or 9 or something. So we'll stick all these in. Give that time sort of. It'll change eventually. You might have to put a certain amount in, I'm not too sure. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got 705 new books. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, because if I put, I'm going to sort of create, if I can, I'm going to create a cube which sort of it's sort of like, it's basically like a chicken hut. That's basically, it's just like a chicken hut. And this is what it looks like. So obviously you got your little hen nest in the middle. I'm going to shoot these in. The reason why I needed a rooster was because they sort of mate with the hens, and then you get like little chickadoos, and you sort of need the, obviously when the chickens grow, they become, you sort of like get more chickens. It's, you know, you don't need to sell this. And these, I don't know what these are, because these wasn't added in before. Hello Beatrix, name's Hobson Twilgers. Rancher explorer and the former owner of this here ranch you now call your own. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. I was a rancher for more years than I can remember, and I felt there was one last adventure left in me, so I've set off to find just that. But before I go, I'm taking one last tour around this here land I love. So keep your peepers peeled for notes like these if you want to hear what an old coot has to say every now and again. Be talking to your H. So, it looks like, I don't know whether we actually get to meet him, because again, they've been added in that are new, which... It's like a little backstory, which is good. I mean, this place sort of, it used to get a bit boring because it used to be repetitive, and it's like I go out, get some slimes, take them back. But and there's the big one. So there's a giant ass slime, right? There's a giant ass slime over here. Basically, these are called Gordos. You can't see because my sort of face cam's in the way. But it's called pink Gordos, and these sort of, when you feed them, they sort of they get to a certain size and then they explode. And when they explode, they sort of shoot out a slime key, and slime keys are what you need to open things, and I'll tell you about them in a bit. I'm sort of in a bad area right now. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm in a good area. So, we have ventured out into a new area. So, oh, excuse me. So, we've just come from there. We sort of jumped down here and jumped onto there. So, if we'd have come down here, this is the area we would have come through. So, I don't have enough. I don't want you guys. Bye-bye. Fuck off. Right, so, I've got rock plot here. And this is... Where have you gone? Come here! No! So, as you can see, these seem to be damaging me quite a lot. That's because... Oh my god. And it's thunder and lightning outside. I just want one! You know what? I swear to God. Get your blue ass here. Thank you. God, that took forever. So we've just literally got a new rock slime, and there's literally just been thunder and lightning outside the house, and it's absolutely coming down with rain. It's absolutely coming down with rain. You probably might be able to hear it on the thing, but I'm not too sure. So found a tabby slime as well. Come here. Thank you. So we've found two new slimes. So we've got a tabby slime and a rock slime. And I think, so off the top of my head, I know that the tabby slimes eat meat, so obviously your chickens, and then you got rock slimes that eat vegetables, so obviously yeah, carrots and other veg that you'll see in the game. I don't want to give too much away because again I've already played it, but I sort of know what to talk about since I have played it. Oh god, it's gonna be a miserable day today. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to open a new coral up, because I'm going to have to open two new corals up actually. I tell a lie. So we're going to have to open the corals up. Corals are basically for everything. Let's stick our rock slimes in here. We've got rock plot and pink plot, so that might get us to 250 to get another coop. So rock plots are going for 28 and I've got two of them. Obviously pink plot's going for 13 still, so we've definitely got enough to get another coral, I don't know how you say it. So they eat meat, so what I'll do is I'll just chuck one of them there, he'll eat it, and I get tabby plot. It is getting dark now, so I'll turn my... You've even got a little flashlight, which I like that they've added in. Shall we see how much tabby plot is before we go to bed? Tabby plot's going for 31. So we're going to need roosters, chickens, everything that we can sort of get at the moment. But at the moment I think we'll go to bed, and in the morning... So wait, we'll look at the star mail first. So that's just walking into the range, and Cassie, hi Bear. Ooh, she called me Bear. What's it like to sleep for a year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. Anyway, so... Oh, no, I don't want to return to ranch. I want to go sleep. So I'm going to sleep until morning, and it's now 6 o'clock in the morning. So brand new day, brand new dawn, and I am going to need. So this thing here, it's sort of got like upgrades for your backpack. Your backpack's basically your gun and everything else. So what I suggest you do buy at the start is a jetpack, because if you get stuck in an area and you need to get out, it's easy enough just to fly out. But you can like upgrade it, so later in the game you'll get like modular 2 of it, so like an upgrade 2, and you get more like, you'll basically get like more energy, which makes you fly for longer. Now let's pick up all these carrots. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the thunder is going 10 to the dozen outside now. What a typical day in England! It literally doesn't surprise me that this weather's like this. I'll suck you. Suck you up. Bugger off. So I'm gonna go. You see, this is a problem. I find one, and then some fat bugger eats it. I'm gonna have to take the paw off it. Where is it? Where is it? I don't want any pink slimes. I've got enough pink slimes. So I'll take the chickens at the moment. Where are you? So yeah, if I take the chickens at the moment, I'll stick them in the coop. And if I find a rooster. So this is another area. So again, you're always going into another area. Follow a road, you'll find another area, which is what I like about this. This is like this sort of a place where you sort of get your tabbies, your tabby slimes, and your rock plots, and your chickens. So obviously, the further areas you get, the different types of slimes you'll get. And trust me, the way that it looks on like the Xbox store, like obviously what they've added in, it looks like there's going to be a lot of areas to search. I'm not even joking. It looks like there's going to be like at least 20 odd places to search. And that doesn't seem a lot, but on here, ooh, what's this? Treasure pod is locked. Right, so I can't remember whether I saw that when I last played it, but treasure pods are basically like, you basically got to go to that backpack upgrade, or might be another area, which lets you unlock treasure pods. And there's loads of different oh, rooster, bugger off carrots. I'm coming, I'm gonna get, yes! Right, we've got a rooster. You see, I know where the carrots are, so that's fine. I'm gonna go stick the rooster back in the chicken coop so it can just go humpy with all the chickens and give me a lot more chickens. Oh, but you gotta be honest, they are like, you just want to take them home, don't you, all these things, and just create a farm of your own, because they just look amazing. So look, can you see now, they're sort of like jumping on top of each other, and they're getting out, which you shouldn't be, little buggers. Right, so I'll stick you guys in. The problem is though, it's like so yeah, you know what I mean by now, that you'll probably need like high walls, like a lot of high walls, because they're literally just like, look, will you? What I'll do is I'll just like chuck some over here. I know it's killing them, but they're like a disease. They just show up, and they won't stop showing up, and you get too many of them. Bollocks! I missed. So we've got carrots. There's going to be thunder in a second, because I just saw lightning on the outside my window. Oh! So you got to be careful, obviously, going into. Excuse me. Got the lightning to bloody take care of, and your ass. Oh, what shot? Stay in, please. So I was going to stick these into the plot collector. So as you can see, look, can you see it was 13 before, now it's gone down to 10 because all I did was add in pink plot. Because obviously, that, well, you would do obviously if that's all that's there. But that's not two worries. We're getting different kinds of slimes anyway at the moment, so I think if we just clean these up and if they stop, we're gonna have to put high walls on soon, because otherwise we're just not gonna be able to cope. You're gonna need, like, obviously pink. You're gonna need a plot collector in the blue ones, because you stop jumping out of your cage, please. I brought you back and I feed you, and you still do this. Right, so I'll stick them in. So I don't know how much higher walls were now. Look, what's he doing? Hey, I can't control my kids. Which one? Why is the two of you in there? So how much are the high walls? 350. We're not so far off. What I'll do is I'll go out, get some more plot, and then we'll sort of upgrade all the walls, really, because they keep jumping out and I can't control them. I bet when I get back they'll be everywhere. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Right, so I'm just coming back from a little journey out into the wild. I basically got a few rock slime, I got some rock plot, and I got some food. So what I'll do is I will chuck the carrots in there with them. I don't know why you buggers are going there, because you like meat. And oh no, please, So now you can see that there is a giant ass pink rocky one in the hut thing. That's because if you give like a pink slime or any other slime a different type of plot, so the pink one then a blue rock plot, which means that it will turn into a Largo, which is it a Largo? Can't remember which one it is, but it basically sort of mixes and changes. Why? Oh my god! The problem is now I can't control. Oh my god! It's hectic. It's going mad, and it's eating all my plot as well. That's the problem. And I might die actually. But yeah, the problem is with this is that, look, can you see it goes absolutely mad? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the monies from doing all this and make these walls high, the rock walls higher, so you don't stop them jumping in and creating an ass of my thing. So now obviously we've gone one higher. So what I'll do is I'll pop these in here. I might as well. Seems like there's only 2 tabby slimes left in its own thing. So what we might have to do. So if you feed them now, you will get both pink plot and rock plot. So it is good to breed them, but I wouldn't necessarily. The good thing about the pink plot is that pink slimes is that they eat anything, so you can feed them anything and you'll still get both rock plot and pink plot. But the problem is pink plot's not that, like, obviously you don't get a lot of money for it, so it's up to you how you do it. I'm gonna have to move my slimes out. Where are you going there? Right, you know what, we're gonna have to change it again. Get your fat ass in there, please. We're gonna have to get rid of some actually. I think we've got too many now. So if I shoot you over there, please go over, please go over, please go over. Success! Home run. We'll pick you up. So I think we'll get rid of these ones, because I think if we put too many of the big ones in, they'll just get out. So what we've done, we've got the tabby slimes in a hut. We'll put the rock slimes in here. We'll feed them this. We'll get rid of the pink slimes, because at the moment they're just... Aww. At the moment, they're just taking up space. And if we get rid of them, we can always get them. Look at one up there. It's Bear Grylls. I think we can always get some more. And because they're only going for 10, there's no point. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. No. So what the tabbies will do now is they'll go for the chickens. I might have missed these two. That's probably why. Look, can you see? We've got two different kinds. We've got pink plot and blue plot. We're gonna have to put high walls on you, otherwise you're just gonna cause an absolute mess again. So that should. How are you getting out? I don't know how you're getting out. Right, so we'll shoot these in here. So we've got 285. So we can fit all. Oh no, where is it? 350. That's 350 for them. So I mean, they're in there. What I'll do is I'll just get some chickens and shove them. So I've got 5. They'll just constantly breed. So this will give me a bit of money because these are going for 35 a piece, or 35 a plot, shall I say? I mean, it's a bit cruel. You feel really bad for the chickens, but then again, you want money. So literally, you don't really care. Right, excuse me. Need my plot. Right, so what we'll do is we'll stick at least 4 of them in, please. Me and my bad aiming. So that's the right. So we'll go put the last high walls on these. It basically just gives us security. That's literally the reason why. So we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. We've got them how we want them. They're all in their little house. They're not gonna. Oh my absolute god! What the hell are they doing? How did they jump that? I don't think high walls are going to be big enough. I think we need a roof. Airnet. I think we're going to need an airnet. That's 400. I don't have 425 coins. I think these bugs will just get out anyway. I'm not even joking. I don't really want to waste all my hens. Oh no. I've got a bit of a dilemma. I don't know what to do. I think what we'll do is we'll leave that there for the next episode. I think we've done pretty good so far. We've got 3. Hey! Chat doing my outro here. Get in. So we've got 3 different types of slimes. Obviously they're mixed. They are like I was right. And we've got our chicken. So we've got a pretty decent start at the moment. We've done pretty good. Again, we've only got 150 new box. So I think next time we'll explore a little bit more, see if there's any more of these slimes that we can find, which will give us so much more money, and then we can start to make this base looking pretty decent. So guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and if you do like these sort of videos, I'm more thinking of doing like a slime ranch Saturday and Sunday, so SRS, you know, good thinking. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment down below and tell me whether you want that or whether you just want me to do maybe one episode a week. We can do this into a really long series because there's so much to do with it. So guys, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next. Ta-ra.